Alright, so this was too much to type, so I'm going to do a video on when you are doing a piecewise evaluation like this, like you are on your review today, okay? So what it's talking about is you're going to evaluate this function 3 times, and then you're going to combine what you get, okay? So, just like with the other piecewise, you look what's inside, so it says x is 0, so where does 0 fit in your inequalities over here? Okay, is 0 less than 1? Yes. So I'm going to plug 0 into this function, and I'm going to say 2 times 0 cubed minus 1, which is going to give me negative 1. So now I know k of 0 is negative 1. All right, next one is 1. Where does 1 fit? Well, 1 is not less than itself, but 1 can equal itself right here. Now, there is no x value to plug into, so we just drop that 3 down. Okay? Minus k of 5. Well, 5 is not less than 1. This one says it cannot equal 5, but this one says it can equal 5, so I'm going to plug 5 into this equation. And it's the absolute value of 5 minus 2, which is going to give me the absolute value of 3, which is 3. So I have negative 1 plus 3 minus 3, which is going to be negative 1. Okay? All right, now I'm going to switch this equation up a little bit so it follows what the review looks like a little more, and I'm going to add some numbers in front like you're seeing on the review. So on the review you see a number in front of this k, that'll be like 2, and then let's put 3 down here. Okay, all that means is that we're going to multiply our answer by that number. Okay, all right, so let's erase what we just did. So we have room. It's a tiny eraser. All right, so now we're going to do this, okay? So this says find, first you got to do the inside, so we got to find k of negative 1. So we look at our domain, which is right here, all right? And negative 1 is less than 1, so I'm going to plug negative 1 in here. When it's a negative number, please use parentheses. All right, so then I type this in my equation exactly, in my calculator, how I see it, or Desmos, whichever one you're using at home. And I get it to be 2. Now, this says 2 times whatever you got. So I'm going to say 2 times 2, okay, which is 4. All right. Now, minus k of 0. Well, 0 is less than 1, so we're going to use this equation again, and we're going to say 2 times 0 cubed minus 1, which is minus 1. So it's minus a 1, okay? Next is going to be the 3 times k of 6. Well, first we got to figure out where 6 goes. And 6 is going to be greater than 5, so 6 goes here. So it's the absolute value of 6 minus 2, which would be the absolute value of 4, which is 4. But we have to say 3 times 4 and get 12. So when I clean this up, I'm really saying 4 minus negative 1 plus 12. All right, so 4 minus negative 1 plus 12 will give me 17. Okay, so I hope that helps you with that part of the review today.